Our troops fought block by block to help Iraq seize the chance for a better future. They shifted tactics to protect the Iraqi people.
What was that?
They shifted tactics to protect the Iraqi people.
Oh, that was the surge, wasn't it? Didn't he say the surge wouldn't work?
My assessment is that the surge has not worked, and we will not see a different report 8 weeks from now.
Well, and now, of course, it's a little bit different.
They shifted tactics to protect the Iraqi people.
So now we're shifting tactics in Afghanistan to protect the Afghan people in order to win.
Iraq has an opportunity to create a better future for itself.
Yes.
And America is more secure.
Yes. You know, Michael, there's more than 100,000 Iraqis dead because of that war. They're not better off, and the whole world watched us kill them, basically.
We didn't kill them.
That internecine fighting over there that we started. Now, here's the question. Does anybody think, including the president, that we have less hostility facing us in the world after 7 years of us killing Arabs on world television?
Yes.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know that anyone does.
Yeah, I do. First of all, this is what I wrote about, how the left swift-voted in America. This is how the lie becomes embedded in people's thinking. We killed 100,000 Iraqis. No, we didn't. And the facts, and that has been worked up by the AP and other sources that kept track of Iraqi deaths. We killed actually less than 10% of that total number of people in Iraq who died. The others were killed either by Shia death squads or Sunni insurgents or Al-Qaeda. And we were there to stop all that, and eventually we did stop all that. But no. You can't look at it that way. You have to look at it as, in the minds of the left, America started that war. These were consequences of the war, so therefore that is blood on America's hands.
In President Obama's speech about Iraq last night, the president mentioned his predecessor, President Bush, and praised him. But in our third story tonight, the right wing, specifically the neocons who caused the Iraq war, are whining now about President Obama's failure to credit or thank Mr. Bush for implementing a surge of troops in Iraq. You know, the way Nixon thanked Johnson for helping to end Vietnam.
Right. Bathtub Boy, of course, it's just impossible for him to go back and admit that he was wrong about everything. What did he say about the surge?
And what will our men and women in Iraq do? The ones who will truly live and die during what Mr. Bush said last night will be a year ahead which will demand more patience, sacrifice, and resolve. They will try to seal up Sadr City and other parts of Baghdad in which the civil war is worst. Mr. Bush did not mention that while our people are trying to do that, the factions in the Civil War will no longer have to focus on killing each other, but rather they can focus anew on killing our people. Because last night the president foolishly all but announced that we will be sending those 21,500 poor souls over, but no more after that. And if the whole thing fizzles out, we're going home. The plan fails militarily, the plan fails symbolically, the plan fails politically.
It's kind of embarrassing that the plan succeeded, isn't it?
The people who don't have any obligation to thank President Bush are the families of the thousands of U.S. servicemen and women that died in that country, the hundreds of thousands of Iraqi civilians that died, the millions of Iraqis that are displaced as a result of this illegal, immoral war that unfortunately, Keith, and we have to say this, was supported by Hillary Clinton when she was a senator and Joe Biden when he was a senator. So the blame should be shared across the board, but George Bush is #1 responsible for this and deserves no thanks from anyone except people that could be described as enemies of this country and of security in the world.
Yeah, right. This is a guy from The Nation magazine, as far left as you can get, on Olbermann's show last night. Hey, Scarborough, are television hosts like Bathtub Boy right, or are they stupid?
Anybody that would argue that the Sunni awakening would have survived in El Anbar province without the surge, anybody that would make that argument is so ignorant of the facts on the ground in western Iraq, in El Anbar province, and what the Sunni sheikhs were doing throughout 2007 that they are too stupid to be on TV. So I hope they don't carry that argument much longer because it is laughable. Well, Harold, is there any question that the surge helped the Sunnis in Anbar province stand up to Al-Qaeda?
In short, no.
No.
And Joe was talking about that jackass Olbermann.
He was talking about him.
I'm the a-hole.
Exactly.
Hear him. Feel him. Believe him.
You believe this load of crap?
Give some to believe in. John Gibson.